Imagine you lost your confidence, your discipline, but you have your mindset and experience. What will be your first three steps to rebuild yourself from scratch?
There's one thing I've learned over the years when it comes to when I've lost everything because I've been there before. I mean, back in 2020, 2019, 2020, when I first did my first investment raising at the time, COVID struck. It was crazy. I mean, raising close to 100, raising $100 million investment was crazy. But because of the COVID-19 event, I lost my investors, lost everything. The only thing I could get myself back was, first of all, I had to quit worrying,
It's worrying.
because I learned one thing: worry solves nothing.
Exactly.
So why worry? Why am I going to pull my head of what I'm going to do next? No, I had to eliminate worries 100%, because that's one major factor a lot of people actually think overlook. Because as much as you're worrying, you can't be creative. You can't know what next step to take. You can't actually create the necessary value. Then, secondly, I had to go back to the drawing board and ask myself, what value can I create? What value can I contribute to the people around me, to the society, around me? Literally, I write. I enjoy to write.
Okay.
Why don't I create a business development, as a business developer, a structure that people can pay me for my services when it comes to writing? I had to focus on that. Then, thirdly, I had to now go out there, because there's one thing to be good at what you do, but another thing to be how to make yourself visible by the people who need the values you're creating. Because as long as you keep this, I'm going to wait for them to come to me. No one's going to come to you, but you will have to go out there, use what you have to create available to with the tools available to you, and now push yourself out there for the kind of visibility you need. You need to go out there to be seen. Generally,
All right. That's
yeah,
good. So, as a personal development coach,
yeah.
many people feel stuck. What is the very first step you guide them to create momentum?
When you feel stuck, take a step back,
Okay.
withdraw, leave the noise, stop focusing on the noise, stop focusing on the what if. If I fail, it's okay to fail. Withdraw. That's one major focus. The first step is take a step back, withdraw from the crowd, withdraw from the noise, and now search within.
Okay.
There is we all have that deeper energy to birth what we want. Okay? We all have that energy embedded in us. It's not far. You don't have to go far. It's all inside of you already. That's how it's been designed right from time. So as much as you search within, you'll be surprised what you can bring, what you're going to bring out, what you're going to birth out, that people are going to be like, wow. And one thing is that you're going to get a lot of no.
Definitely.
A lot of no. People are going to tell you, man, this stuff is not for you. Leave it.
Definitely.
They'll be like, this stuff, it's work. Because you're going to meet a lot of guys and say, I have this idea. What do you think about it? The more no you receive on a particular project you're about to embark on, or a business, that is the real deal.
Okay. The more
The
no's
more no you
you
receive,
receive.
focus on it. That's your real deal. But if you get a lot of applause on the early stage of that project, that's not it. You'll fail.
How can you actually convince me? Let's say I doubt that, I start having doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, people are telling me no. Then how do I push further?
Because one thing you need to realize, God showed it to you, not to them. It's inside of you.
I didn't expect this answer. I didn't expect this answer. This actually got me. Wow, that's
God showed it to
incredible.
you, not to them. So rather than you don't expect them to see it, because only you were meant to see it.
Okay.
So that's why he says write the vision, make it plain, and run with it. He didn't say take a crowd with you. He said you have to run with it.
Wow.
That's the only. So forget about the no, the naysayers.
Yeah.
The naysayers will definitely go to somebody like, oh more, I wish I said yes.
Exactly.
I wish I
Because
believe
a
in
lot
you
of people doubt themselves,
a
so they
lot.
are likely to doubt
A
you.
lot. I mean, I started, when I just thought in 2016, launching, I was like, "Ah, I want to write a business plan for real estate." The first real estate business plan I wrote, they told me, this investor told me, your business plan looks like a management assignment. I was like, what the heck?
How did you actually feel?
Terrible. Because morning to night, break, you're writing.
Yeah,
You
you're
lost him.
brainstorming.
Then all you heard that, it was not, I was like, should I ask for 9 million? Or should I ask for 5 million? Should I ask for 9 million? I was like, let's settle for 5 million. And I said, settle me for 5 million. The man said, this management, do you have an idea? Next thing I know how to search deep within. I was like, calm down. I pitched something else to him.
Okay.
And I said, now you're speaking our language.
Okay.
But they wanted more, which I had to walk away from the table at the time.
Okay.
At least that made me believe that, oh, it's all about me. I can create something. All I just have to is focus on what is inside of
Inside of
me
you.
and stop looking around. Because God has actually put it to me. The thing is this, we're all praying for God's blessings. That's what a lot of entrepreneurs, business individuals fail to understand. We're praying for God's blessing every day. But God is actually waiting for your discovery.
Right. Of course, because it has to bless you through what you're
It's inside of
already.
you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So as much as you until you discover your giftings,
Yeah. I
you can't
mean,
rise to the next level. But you have to prepare your mind that at every level there's a new devil.
right?
For every level there's a new devil.
I mean,
So it's a process. It's all a process. I mean, look at if you look at the story of Joseph in the Bible. If you're going scriptural right now, okay? Joseph in the Bible, his brother was like, "Guy, your dream doesn't make sense. It's invalid. It's invalid.
right.
What in a dream? You're dreaming. You're just dreaming. It's invalid. It doesn't make sense. What are you saying? We're going to bow to you." The no started from the people around him. It will be enough for you to kill his vision, right? Say, oh, well, let me just kill this vision and focus deep inside. But he said, no, he kept running. He found himself in prison. It was all part of the process. It's all part of the process. The difficulty, that was like, but this is not what I saw. I saw the palace. But we're all wanting to be in the palace, but nobody's wanting to go through the process to get to the
Yeah,
palace.
a lot of people want to skip.
You want to skip the process to go to the palace. So the process itself is going to weigh you down. It's going to make you teary. It's going to give you a lot of anxieties, worries, the pressure. But it's all designed that way. I mean, 5 minutes later, just never knew he was going to stand in front of the king. He never knew he was going to be in the presence of the king. Next thing, boom, he solved one of the biggest problem with that same gifting that was ignored years ago. Now, if you look at the time frame, this was between 10 to 13 years this before this had to birth. So it took 10 years. It's as much as you're able to put in the work for 10 years,
For 10 years.
then you're going to get actual results. Look at all the successful high flyer guys. Look at the record. Everybody's 10 years, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12.
So if, because it's actually difficult sometimes.
Of course.
Okay.
It's difficult, but the thing is, you saw it, they didn't say it.
Yeah.
So why allow people to take the momentum, the level your mind is going to fly at, the level you're going to fly at?
Right. I really appreciate that one there.
Yeah.
Okay. As a personal development coach, is there a personal development tip you think is misleading, and what do you suggest?
I think one of the major things that I would say that is actually misleading right now when it comes to is the concept of working hard. They tell you work hard, don't work hard, but work smart.
Okay.
Right? That's the slogan. Everybody says
Yeah.
you have to work smart, not hard. But the question is, working hard falls back to energy, right?
Yeah.
If you ignore the energy, how then going to get a smart result? The process. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't work hard." They say, "Work smart." Use the available to smart ways, smart moves,
Yeah.
smart cash, quick ways, assets. I want to raise this. But ignoring the process, the working hard is
Working hard
the
comes with the
birthing.
process.
I mean, for instance, look at this process. A woman who is in labor, they'll say, if she doesn't push, will the child come out? No.
No. Again, I see what you're doing there.
Talking smart is like touching the stomach and rubbing it, the child will drop. Or if I rub it this way, rub the belly stomach this way at this pattern, the child might drop.
Okay.
If I push the head from the, if I push the child from the stomach on top, the child will drop.
Okay.
We're not saying I'm trying, you're trying to create techniques to get a childbirth. But it's all the same process.
Yeah.
So a lot of people we have to go back to say, to push, put in the energy, put in the effort, put in the time, and put in mostly relationships. Is that
In energy in creating relationships,
relationship
quality relationships.
quality? Not with people who are actually saying who are naysayers, those who are running.
Yeah.
People who are on their toes, they're running steadily. They're focused on making producing result all the time. They're like, oh, I can't allow what's going on to affect me.
Yeah.
Because the truth is this, when it comes to an economy like Nigeria, everybody's telling you, oh, I have to be digital, I need to work smart, I need to work smart, I need to work smart. But the reason why we have old money and the new money is the old money have put in the hard work. That's why they'll still remain relevant to tomorrow. The smart work has a limited time, but the hard work has a track record. So focus on creating a track record, a system that anybody looks into it and say, oh, you started from this, you moved like this, the strengths. We saw it. Every step there was a breakthrough on each step. It's visible, not quick, not move, because it won't last.
Yeah.
So if you're to come back, you're not falling and crashing thoroughly.
You say you rush in and you
You
rush
rush out. Exactly. You're not crashing thoroughly. But even if you crash, you're not crashing to burn.
Yeah.
You're crashing for a reason that you know how you can bounce back because you've built a system already.
How do you help people stay disciplined when motivation fades?
Hmm. Stay disciplined.
Yeah.
I have this definition of discipline. They say discipline, my personal definition, is the soul of an army. Okay?
Come again?
Discipline
Yeah.
is a soul, like your soul,
Yeah.
of an army.
Okay.
So when it fades, what remains? Right?
Yeah.
The only thing that remains is this yourself. You've got yourself. If you allow yourself fade, it's going to fade. So as much as you have yourself, I have this personal tactic, personal mantra. Okay, when things go crazy, are not going as planned. When I wake up the next morning, I tell myself one thing:
What?
yesterday ended last night. Today is a new day.
New day.
I might feel less motivated yesterday.
Yeah.
I might feel down yesterday, but it ended last night. So today is a new day. So I've got to put on a new mindset,
Mindset.
a thought of possibility, not what if, what if.
Yeah.
I don't let what if, because what if, as a man thinketh, so is he.
Exactly.
So you are what you
Yeah,
think.
our thought.
You are our thought. So that's what I say. Until you see in your mind, you can't hold it in your hands. So if you keep saying failure, you allow yourself downcast, you allow yourself to emotionally downcast, downloading look upon by yourself and the people around you, you will remain there. If you don't do anything about it, the only thing is pick yourself up and keep telling yourself, today is a new day, new opportunities. I'm going to do things differently.
Yeah.
I kept when I kept get received a lot of no's for my business plan. I felt bad over the years. But I started writing business plans for my project. But when I sleep and wake up, I'm like, what did I not do? I'm going to make this better. I'm going to write this better. I changed terms, changed a couple of things, and pushed out again. I got enough feedback, is still no. I kept improving on my products. You get a lot of feel down about it. Like, well, I mean, people are not saying it. The thing is, people don't know, the customer don't really know what they want, according to Steve Jobs. People out there don't know really what they want, but it falls back on you to create something unique. That's why the question is: we create your unique USP by yourself and push it out there. You will get the kind of value you need. It's not more than that. It's not rocket science.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So fear often push people back. So how do you help clients push through it?
It falls back to two things.
Okay.
Face everything and run.
Sorry.
Face everything and run.
Wrong.
Or face everything and rise.
Okay.
So what's your choice? They tell you there's a lion in the streets. This proverb that says there's a lion in the street. You haven't seen the lion. You never see lion.
Yeah.
You don't dey fear. Ah, I mean, there's this guy that in scripture that hits me very hard. Joshua. If you're going biblical, okay?
Yeah.
Joshua, they all had the report was they are giants in the land. You got the report. Joshua was short. He's not up to five. I'm not sure Joshua is up to 5'11" or 5'12".
Okay.
But Joshua was an average guy. Those guys, they were giants in the land. Then the report was that in their eyes you are grasshoppers. That's enough for you to tell. But then you have a vision that I need to have a territory to possess, right?
Yeah.
You've seen the territory, you've seen the market to possess. But you'll be like, what if these guys push me down? What if they match me, they trample upon me? You're creating a war in fear. So why don't I kill that? What if Joshua said no? Went in. I said no. He said I'm capable. I'm able. Until you see yourself that you're capable and you're able, you can't rise above anything. You can't rise above it. He had to. That was the reason why he was able to take over the land, city, clean, was because he saw himself as a giant. So the giant is birthed inside of you first, not from the environment, but inside of you. You birth it in and bring it out. The moment you're able to say, no, what's this? Why am I running? Guy, I'm facing it. You will rise. It's imagination.
Yeah.
It's just a thought. So kill that thought, eradicate that thought of saying, maybe if you're running, where do you run to? What result are you going to produce? Zero. No result, no proof. You're going to be forgotten in no time. Nobody's going to hear about you. What you're supposed to do, the purpose of your birth, your creation, would be unheard of, unseen. So face it and rise. There are going to be a lot of scars. Yes. When you see the mountain, focus on how can I swing back and hit it and run. Scars are going to be there. No great man without the scars. But if you want to keep having a smooth skin, you can't get proud that mark. You can't. You can't get to that mark.
Yeah.
You can never. So there are going to be a lot of scars. Every great generals you look at their backs, their bodies, they have battle wounds. That's what made them a great general. So if you do, how many scars do you have that people are going to tell you that, wow, this defines your greatness. You're a great man, you're a great woman. But because you choose to face everything and rise. So let us kill the mindset of like, I want to running, quitting. No. A lot of people, young people right now in Nigeria and Africa, they all have the mentality. Oh, it's not working. Let me try something else. 3 6 months not working. I'll try something else. I met a guy recently. He was just with me a few weeks ago. He said, Dominic, do you know that I started this project. I started when this Dogecoin came out years ago. He bought Dogecoin up to 12 million Dogecoins. But because of people telling him, what are you doing with this thing? It's useless. It won't work. It's messed up. It's fucked up. Don't just scrap it. His family, his mom, his girlfriend, his wife, his girlfriend, his sisters, everybody will like scrap it out.
Try to discourage
Discourage him. He said, Dominic, do you know I can dump that coin in less than 24 months? Elon Musk skyrocket Dogecoin. When we now punch calculator how much Dogecoin this guy lost. This guy lost close to 3.2 billion
That's crazy.
because he decided to face everything and run. Whereas people like Bitcoin chief Gaius Chibueze used with all the naysayers, just and still rise to where it is. So if you would have faced it in hold that coin for 2 more years, you would have been 3.2 billion rich today. But right now, it's not up to a millionaire. So that's his biggest regret. So the question is, would you make that your regret?
No.
That shouldn't be your regret. That shouldn't be like
That shouldn't
so.
be.
Focus on having more scars. Love, focus on the scars. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay, but kill it immediately when fear it comes in. The moment it sets in, kill it. Don't, that's your own battle. That's your own strength. Kill it. Don't let it be
Nice,
fruitful.
nice, nice. I think I'm learning quite a lot from you right now. What do you what do you say to someone who feels they wasted too much time to start afresh?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wasted too much time to start
Yes,
afresh.
they wasted a lot of time and they feel like they can't go back to starting all over.
It falls back to one thing: find your gifting,
Okay.
find your purpose. Quit trying and error. Go back, like I said at the beginning, draw back, go back to your board. What's one thing that I can do, enjoy doing, that if they don't pay me for it, I'll still be happy doing it? Don't put money as a price tag. If that's what our problem, we put money as a price tag. Say, oh, if I do this, I'm going to make this profit in 3 months, 4 months. No, go back to the drawing board. What's my gifting? What can I do with my hands? The tools around me right now, what can I do? Because it's never too late. The only time it's late is when you've died, you're gone. But as long as you're still breathing, your mind is still active, your thoughts can create things, you can still birth things, you can still search within consciously, you're still conscious. Find your gifting. Start working towards it, building it, developing it. People will pay you for that. You will start seeing the reward. It might not be immediately, but it will come in over time. You will discover that wow, all that you lost over time was just all part of the process. Just see it as a learning process. So it's all part of a learning process. I've learned, I've unlearned, and I've relearned, and I want to now grow from this one. Don't be afraid to start because waiting, procrastination is what? A lazy man apology.
Fascination.
Procrastination is a lazy man apology. And procrastination also is a thief of time. So if you keep procrastinating, you're losing. So why don't you say, wait, I'll do it tomorrow? No, your tomorrow is starting 2 seconds from now. The future is not far.
No.
The future is not 5 years from now. The future is not a year from now, 6 months from now. Your
Exactly.
future is 30 seconds from now, 20 seconds from
The
now,
next second from
10 seconds from now. That's your future.
that's what I've always believed.
So rather than waiting for the long term, oh, my long term plan, no, start a short term plan, build an habit out of your passion. Your passion will take care of you for a lifetime for what you've lost. Forget it. All the great names we are all seeing today, they never expected money to come out of it. They all started with passion, like, oh, I was passionate about this. I did this, I got the results. That's why people are paying premium for it. You see, like people will pay you premium. All the great brands in the world, that's the same thing. KFC, this guy started at the age of 59, 60. Was it late? No,
No.
but it's a multi-billion chain today. So you fall back, it's not about the time when you start. Oh, it all starts now. Quit the like, oh, I have to go back to the beginning. No, kill it. Start now.
Fascination.
Start now. Pick up your phone, pick up a notepad, drop the distractions, disappear from everybody's face, and build a new habit of like focusing on this part. I want to work in this short-term plan. Then you will see your desired results. It's nothing spiritual, nothing else about it. It's just that, yeah,
So no procrastination. Get to work
yes.
now.
Now,
That's incredible. So if you had to give my listeners three actions that can change their lives within the next 30 days, what would they be?
Business that will change a person's life.
Yeah, any action at all,
Hmm.
whatever you think will change their lives in the next 30 days, what would it be?
Hmm.
If you had to give my listeners three actions
Okay.
that will change their life, it's not about business. It could be
Okay.
anything that you know that it will bring positive change into their lives.
Okay.
Yeah, what would those actions be?
Very simple.
Okay.
Kill fear. Delete it.
Okay.
What if? Remove it from your mind. Be optimistic. Delete what if. Then most importantly, start grinding
Okay.
consistently.
Do you have a way you think? Because some people will just hear kill fear, but they still would not know how to start to go about it. So is there a way you feel like okay, somebody can actually get that off their heads and just get into work?
There's this slang that goes on say all die and die.
Yeah.
All die and die. So I perish, I perish. I go for it, I go just all die and I die. It's a simple thing. All die and I die. If I perish in it, I perish.
Whatever is going to happen.
Whatever happens, happens. I don't care. But I'm going to go all in for it.
All right, that's great. That's great. So, what's the best piece of advice you received that have shaped you?
This, I'll owe this to Sir Andrew Ibukebolo.
Shout out to Sir Andrew.
He said, this is what he said, there's no shortcut to success. There is no shortcut to success. Keep a record, keep building, keep grinding, and have a track record and maintain a good relationship because there's no shortcuts. If there's 10 billionaires in the room around you, you're the next 11 billionaire.
If you know what you're doing.
Exactly. As long as there's a 10 billionaires, keep the right circle. So my circle right now might be too small. I'm focused on having I have a limited small circle. But those people are, as long as they're winning, I'm winning. We're building. We're optimistic, we're grinding. We don't care. The good news right now is there's so much blood on the streets. There is blood on the streets. That's one of the Mafian quotes. They say you make money from when there's so much blood on the streets. And right now Nigeria is a perfect playground to make a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was very brutal. Please. For a lot of people are going to misunderstand that
The blood.
phrase.
When they say okay,
Yeah.
blood is signifies that when you take it up the Mafian terms, okay, signifies opportunities.
Okay.
There's so much opportunities out here, especially in Africa. Now, the work I was listening to some guys in Asia that right now they're shifting the focus from Europe to Africa, most especially Nigeria, to sink a lot of money. Because why? They have seen a lot of bigger opportunities bursting out. So if you want to start taking crumbs, keep waiting and praying, keep praying. But if you really want to take advantage of what is coming,
Grab opportunities.
start now so you have something to show. So when you say opportunity, when opportunity meets with preparation, success happens. Success doesn't come from praying nor wishing.
Comes from
It
action.
comes from action, straight action, sharp shooter. Shoot!
Right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
So for anyone who is listening, who's inspired by your approach,
yeah.
and who would love to keep learning from you, how do they connect with you online?
You can reach out to me personally at Dominic with Dominic Wiz30 at gmail.com
Please.
or my personal phone number 081 690 99368 081 690 99368. You can send me a WhatsApp message, an email at Dominic Wiz30, Dominic WIZ Wiz30 at gmail.com. I'm open to A lot of opportunities,
Wow.
creating value because I know that my gifting falls back to one thing: raising leaders, paying that mindset, helping people know who they are, your self discovery, because we are worth much more. I mean, I'm going to leave you with this question. The angels ask this question: who is man that you're mindful of him? So, if angels could ask that question, without you, God can't implement anything on earth.
That's right.
Without you,
That's
God
right.
can't implement anything on earth. Any strategy, any business, any birth, God needs man. So why allow yourself to be on the queue of waiting when you can activate yourself now so things can manifest?